All aboard the Elvis train. Let's go with another interview from March 21st, 1960 in Miami, Florida.
Yeah, you going to change your style of singing at all? At the present time, I have no reason to change. You don't think rock and roll is dying, man? Some people say it is. A lot of people say it is, sir, but I'll tell you, it has changed some. The music itself has changed. It's progressed quite a bit, I think. It's better. I think it's getting better all the time, you know. Because the arrangements are getting better, they're adding more instruments and, you know, so forth. It's getting better, but in 1956, when I first started out, I was hearing the same thing, that rock and roll is dead, it's dying out. 56. I'm not saying that it won't die out because it may be dead tomorrow completely, I don't know. I wish I did know. But
that's very interesting, actually. An interesting look into the time period.
Not from here walking, no.
Well, why not?
Well,
you're going to disappoint all those people?
Well, let me put it this way. Would you rather disappoint 1,000 kids or hurt 2 or 3 little kids may get run over by somebody?
Good point.
That's all we can do.
Wow. Damn. So, that's quite and like an interesting look into, like, well, he was talking about like rock and roll being dead, right? Is it dead? And then Elvis comes back and he's like, well, I don't think they've been talking about it being dead since 56 and it's now 60.
You don't think rock and roll is dying, man?
No, it's
Some people
not.
say it is. A lot of people say it is, sir, but I'll tell you, it has changed some. The music itself has changed. It's progressed quite a bit, I think. It's better. I think it's getting better all the time, you know.
Yeah.
Because the arrangements are getting better, they're adding more instruments and, you know.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean, he's completely right. I mean, I wouldn't say it's really died out now. I mean, people do, it's not a modern, you wouldn't find it in like a modern chart. Like, you wouldn't find it in the top 40 now, but it's like, I think it lasted a lot longer than what they thought it would. I mean, yeah, well, it's crazy. That's absolutely crazy how he was talking about that, and it's like so early on. It's like people just, you know, but he's saying that he's like things are progressing, things are getting better. It's like you're adding instruments that we never had, you know, stuff like that. It's like, I love that. I love that. He's actually like moving with the times even back then. It's like, that is incredible. It's like mind blown again. And also, I kind of want to know who this fella is. So let me know in the comments below who he is, because I probably should know who this is, but I don't. I know it's not Vernon, and I know it's not his father. So it said there's a lot of like blanks here that are being drawn, because I got so many questions. And also, can we talk about the man just for a minute and what he's wearing? He's got this lush looking ring on his little pinky, right? Well, it's his left hand. He's got a lush looking ring on his pinky, right? And then he's got this gorgeous suit on, which you see a little better here, kind of. Yeah, so he's got this lush looking suit and a white shirt and what looks like a black t-shirt underneath that. Maybe, and his hair is just gorgeous, and he's looking wonderful, and you know, it's just a man. Wherever he goes, he's like a blooming masterpiece. Like, well, what's going on? You know, like, and these, I'm guessing that there's some bits. It's like whoever this is, right? You look at this, right? He puts up his hand. he spots the camera and then he puts up his hand to block his face and then he turns away. So whoever these are filming Elvis right now is like paparazzi, right? They wasn't invited. They just pushed their way in and tried to get some shots of the king, because you can see, yeah, he's like, oh, I've had enough of this, I'm going, basically. So who is this man? I really want to know who this is. And also you can tell he gets like really annoyed as well at the cameras because they shouldn't be there filming him. And he's like buzz off. Is that buzz off or is it F off? I don't know, it's one of them. Like, you watch, does he say F off? Or does he get on your way? Or is something along those lines? You know, and so, yeah, as I said, I want to know. But also, I love this. Elvis acknowledges this camera and the person behind it, right? And he's still like, he doesn't really mind. It's more the other guy who actually minds about it. It's like Elvis is like, yeah, you know, you can take pictures, you can film me, whatever, you know. He doesn't seem to mind, but you can see it in his face. It's like, oh, I'm sorry, but I've just got to go along with what I've been told to do. It's like, you shouldn't really be recording me, but you know, I don't mind personally. That's the look on his face right now. That's the way I think, anyway. I wish I knew what he was saying. I mean, he's having a joke and a laugh with somebody, but... Wow, okay, yeah, so that was, I love that actually. It's like, what an amazing little interview and then illegal filming. Well, not illegal, but like, it's filming that they wasn't expecting, like. But it kind of proves a point as well, because he looked perfect. Even when he was caught unawares, it's like, that's quite incredible to be able to do that, you know? And also, where was they coming from? Because they was coming off a train. I'm sorry, I'm deep diving this. I don't know if I should be like looking into this as much as I am, but it's a train and it was coming from somewhere, and he was in the same suit. So I'm guessing he was coming to that interview. This was going to the interview we just watched in the beginning. So it's like, you watch it the other way around, it might be right, maybe. I don't know. It's like, there's so many questions. If you can find out anything about this, let me know in the comments below.